Just like Honey's story, when God Zeus dropped her out of that box because she had no meat and potatoes to the story. If Honey wanted me to touch that story, or you wanted to interview Honey, I wasn't interested in anything she had to say. I saw her going live for 3 weeks. You done told a story for 3 weeks that really made no sense. Why do I need to get up here and figure out that it makes no sense? You were furious when I wouldn't give Diamond my number to give to you. You asked for my phone number 3 times, and I would not give you my phone number. I wasn't going to give you access to me. And that insulted you, and you were mad anyway. That insulted you. You already think I'm better than you because you're insecure and you feel fucked up about where you are in your life. Because if you didn't feel fucked up about where you were in your life, you wouldn't feel like putting everybody else down all day, every day. Now, certain people wouldn't want to address you. I'm not going to stoop low and call you nasty names and tell lies on you. You're fucked up enough that I can just tell the truth and be done with it. You lied on me. You said I talked bad about Pastor P. Do I like everything that Keith does? No. I don't like everything I do either. But was I willing to talk bad about him with you? No. You made a comment about my eyes being shifty. No. Let me explain to you. I took classes in public speaking from a young girl. I've been a professional public speaker since I was a child. Since a child. I move my eyes when I speak because it helps me to think. Something that you don't do before you open your fat fucking biscuit fucking cruncher. All you do with that fucking calorie crunching hole in your fucking face is tell lies, and that's what you did on me. You didn't have anything on me. That's why you reached to lie. And then you said it wasn't about Keith cursing you out. Then you went on to say she had to hear it. She heard it. When I heard that man call her a bitch, I tried to stop it. I showed y'all I tried to stop it. But the way you kept pushing and trying to squeeze the lemon, bitch, you got squirted in your eye. That was your motherfucking business. One thing about working on a platform, and I think I'm better than people, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just know I'm sick of bitches that can't stand up on camera talking about me. You felt accomplished. You felt accomplished because you thought you destroyed people's friendships. And then you went on to tell people I said things about them that are not true and all kinds of shit you did. And we never discussed those people. Certain interviews I don't touch because I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. And I'm not going to get up and have a fucked up interview where nobody has any tea. That honeybee girl, she's a beautiful girl, but there was no meat and potatoes to the story. You didn't milk him for a whole lot of money, so that was no shock value. You didn't get the dick. You didn't see the man. You didn't meet the man. You talked to him for 7 months, switched some videos, came out, said some shit, got outed, and then now you hear, and I want to hear about it. The girl talked about it for weeks on her platform. I didn't think it was something for me to have to touch. She's like, it was because it was Keith. No, because the story had nothing to it. It wasn't like she was going to wow the crowd and say she got $50,000 from Keith. That would have been something good. Had she come out and say she was an underage trans girl, that would have been some tea. Where was the fucking tea? I don't take stories and create my own narrative and switch things and lie so that it sounds exciting. That's not what I do. Somebody go to Billion's room for me, please, and tell her I reject it because I'm in here giving a bitch what she needs to hear. You lied on me because you didn't have access to me. You felt I made you feel small when I didn't give you my phone number. You said I'm different on camera than I am in person. You've never talked to me in person. The only time you talked to me was before the show. Because I didn't want anything to do with you because you're negative, you're nasty, and you're deceitful. And you showed everyone on this app that you're I don't know how old you are. I know your face look about 50 and your ankles look about 60. I saw that picture of you walking, bitch. You can't talk about people. You lied on me. Had I been willing to talk bad about Miss White and Keith, I would have been your best friend. You pushed in that interview until you got cursed out. I kept giving you signals to stop, but you wouldn't. You wanted to keep pushing. Just like you did in that room, you kept asking the same questions in different ways until people scream and curse. I'm not going to let you do that to me. And when you said you block Wendy's, block McDonald's, block a whole bunch of shit, bitch. Block all that alcohol you in there drinking. You lied on me. And then you said what that singing meth head said about me is true. You don't know anything about that to be true because it's not true. So being that you lied on me, I'm just compelled to believe that you lied about a lot of things. I find it sick and disgusting that this man Keith has all of these friends around him and nobody who told him his life was in danger. I wouldn't take you bitches to a dog fight. I have real friends. Oh, what you gonna say? I live with my father? No, I don't need to say that. You already said it. What you gonna call me fat? No, I ain't gotta call you fat. You already said it. But I will call you a deceitful liar. You're a shift-changing story. You're a story creator. If I had talked bad about Keith and said that Keith wasn't shit and I said he was this and he was that, you got mad because I said I don't see anything wrong with dick finding pussy. It's been happening since the beginning of time. I think it's a problem for a young woman to show a man 40 porn videos, pictures in her cooter, her tutor, and her rooter, and only get $100 after 7 months. That's where I was stuck with the story. I thought it was embarrassing for the young lady. And we have to learn as women when to be embarrassed. The story had nothing going, even if it was Brandon. Well, why didn't you say anything when it was Petty the Bell? I didn't say anything when it was Petty the Bell because Petty the Bell had a string and a ream of cash apps. She understood the motherfucking assignment. And not just that, Petty the Bell is my bitch and ain't gonna believe what you said I said. You tried to turn the narrative around like I said I'm King Petty was... No, I didn't say nothing bad about him. But King Petty knows that when he was in his friendships, he was a shift changer when it came to me. Every week he was taking my picture on and off the flyer as if he had something to tell me. I'm a professional. I don't know any professionals that would walk into a place, thank you for the lottery, and see somebody who would say, their picture on and off the marquee that would stay on your production. I left Petty to grow and to do his thing as a professional as he did me, and I went on to the shade room. And I don't care who you see me work with. When it becomes uncomfortable for me and I don't feel people can maintain a professional demeanor at work, I move on or I restructure. That's what I do. I don't stay in bad relationships with bitches that don't make me come. You're saying horrible things about people in that Discord with your family. The Discord for my agency only talks about anything agency related. I don't sit there and say nasty things about people because, bitch, I'm every woman. I don't have to put any other woman down to feel good about myself. You sat there on a seat of judgment with people, and some people on here don't know that you pretended that you had cancer, miss. You fooled the whole internet to feel sorry for you and told people that you had cancer. Did y'all know that about the truth teller, the bone digger? You pretended to have cancer for fucking attention. So I'm compelled to believe that you'll do and say anything for attention. And you want to judge me. I don't pretend to be anything. And me moving my eyes when I talk is part of what I do. It's called something like an idiosyncrasy. It doesn't mean I'm shifty, bitch. And I had no reason to be shifty with you. I just knew I wasn't going to be played around and playing with you because you sit and tell people business all day and lie on people. So when Pastor started saying that you make up narratives, I just started watching what you were doing with pausing those videos and talking and creating these lies that you tell. Unlike you, Miss Cancer Victim, how do you shade somebody that you don't know? You told me from the first day you met me, I didn't like you. And you started to befriend me and be nice to me because I had a problem with Jackie and you had a problem with Jackie. See, the difference between you and I is I'm a stand-alone motherfucker like the Statue of Liberty, bitch. I don't need no backup dancers. You thought I was going to be your comrade to take Jackie down? You're a pathetic fucking idiot. And they're reporting. Y'all put laughing faces in the comments for me, please. Put laughing faces in the comments. You got people that you got your foot on their neck, so they scared to talk to you because people been running their mouth with you. Bitch, you didn't have no time to talk to me because I did not talk to you except about show ideas. And we argue because, oh, well, I want to talk about that trans bitch that lied on me and that meth head punk that lied on me. I said I'm not giving them any attention. But why can't we talk about it? Because I'm controlling the narrative here, bitch, not you. And when there's legal situations in place, I don't sleep at my father's house. I have things to lose, unlike you. As you drive around town in your drop-top 1998 Riviera talking about people. You are in no position in your life to talk about people. Tell us what your mental health diagnosis is, because I'm seeing bipolar to start. What kind of woman pretends she has cancer for attention? I'm asking. See, other people scared to talk to you. I'm not scared. And you did the wrong shit, you're going to find your ass arrested. I'm guaranteeing you that. You lied on me because you didn't have anything on me. I apologize for it. So did Yetta, but her apology wasn't good enough for you because she is the woman that you wish you were. You talk bad about Miss White and I didn't engage with your ass and you got upset because I said, well, the bitch is about her business. She in her own house with fly ass furniture. Her shit look clean. She got a nice ass ride and everything. Her degree is paid for. Pastor was paying for her next degree and gave her that money, and she went and dropped the money off, counted on live what he was giving her, and paid her nursing tuition. I want to see a nigga take you for a $5 foot long and a goddamn mellow yellow, bitch. Miss White has a goddamn profession. She don't have a job. She got a profession. And a nigga that put a ring on her finger that could have been a trade-in on a car for you. Anybody who knows me knows. I used to go visit Miss White and throw her a gift and say, hi, Miss White, and leave. I liked Miss White. Gold Crown, I don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking about. I don't know. But I'm gonna ask you. I don't know you. And you've never been in here before. So you're one of her friends on a foo-foo. Go tell your friend I said go do a detox cleanse and a colon cleanse. It's because she's full of shit. I'm all for people elevating and improving their lives. If somebody says they're going to therapy, we should be congratulating them for that. We shouldn't be trying to downplay them and bring up shit from the past. That's a hater. That's a hater. But I'm sick of bitches who can't stand up talking about me. Part of my segment that I said I wanted to congratulate Yetta for saying that she's going to therapy. She was totally against congratulating Yetta for going to therapy because who she used to be on Facebook in Room 21 didn't warrant anybody to congratulate her for saying, I'm just going to go to therapy and talk out whatever I'm going through. A black woman says she's going to get therapy and going to work on herself. We should be congratulating her. That's the reason when we started the show, we weren't even talking about bigo topics because I didn't want to. I can do a show and not talk about any of you motherfuckers on bigo. And that's what I told Diamond, that's what we should do to steer away from the bullshit. You tried to get Petty to believe I wasn't touching Petty's story, and I like Petty, but I wasn't touching it. Petty had 3,000 or 4,000 people in that room, and instead of having Jaguar up there to talk with him, he could have sat flat-footed on his own and told his story. And not just that, he had all of his friends that are top broadcasters. Petty's a top broadcaster. Why do I need to cover his story? Why? And he had a whole flyer that he was going to spill his tea and got in there and didn't even spill no spring water. I wasn't touching that shit. That shit was a landmine. No, I know what topics I'm going to touch and what topics I'm not. And if you wanted to interview Petty, you should have took him over there to the messy shit room that you sit in all day and go over there and you should have interviewed him. No, Janet, Pastor didn't sit here. I didn't ask Pastor to come here. Pastor came here because he knew I was in the right. And he came here in solidarity to sit with me. Because unlike you bitches, I don't sit and talk bad about him. If he do something fucked up, he do something fucked up. Y'all do fucked up shit all the time. You come on here in a page named Janet. What is your name? And I like the Janets, but it's kind of a little bit, to me, a little cowardice that some of y'all sit behind a name that's not even your name, not even your identity, and you all say cruel things to people. I don't know Petty Lachey. I really don't know him like that. Do I like him? Yes. But I noticed when I started to do shows and like have sit-downs and line with Diamond P, he started to have to distance himself because of the friends that he was keeping and the relationships that he had. I guess I was supposed to be one of the people that was an outside person or an op, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an op to anybody. I can sit with two of you bitches that don't like each other because I'm not going to talk about you with you and I'm not going to talk about you with you. I gift you both. If I gift you and I say hello to you both and I keep it moving because I don't care about y'all beefs. Know that. Miss Tammy don't give a fuck about your beefs. Because y'all have beef with people and then y'all go see. I know some of y'all followers is confused. They be like, is we speaking to this bitch or ain't we? You lied on me because you didn't have anything on me. Then you went to say my eyes move. So does your neck, your chest, your back, and your thighs when you walking. And just like I said, bitch, you can't even get to sleep at night because you got to wait for your big ass body to settle down from moving, bitch. And you got the nerve to talk about me. I've met you kind of old yellow bitches before. You an old yellow bitch that don't understand why I'm in the position I'm in because I'm dark. Because you might have some issue with my skin color. And not feeling that I should be in the position I am in. Or people should respect me or honor me a certain way. Because I'm a dark-skinned woman. I know you got you kind of yellow bitches too that feel that you're supposed to be in the door because of your complexion. And that's what I think about you. Because I didn't do nothing to you. I just did not give you access to me. And that insulted your ass. But just like I said, the only reason you were on the show is because I agreed to sit with you. You attacked Diamond yesterday for no reason because she sat here with me and Keith. And when Diamond sat here, thank you, with me and Keith, she didn't defend me. She didn't talk bad about you. What Diamond did was covered her own ass. She played CYA and covered her ass. She didn't defend me or Keith. She didn't even talk bad about you. But the fact that she didn't do what you wanted her to do, that was problematic for you, you controlling bitch. That's probably why you ain't got no man. But your beautiful self. And do I think you're an ugly woman? By no stretch of the imagination. I think you're a good-looking woman that need to stop talking about people until you get your gastric bypass and get a BBL around your motherfucking neck, bitch. You called me all kind of bitches and her eyes are shifty and this and this and that. Me moving my eyes when I talk, it's a thing called an idiosyncrasy. Like you see people, I've worked with people that pop their thumb when they sit. I work with people that shake their legs when they work. I've worked with people that do all types of things when they work. Why are you worried about my eyes instead of worried about why you don't have a home of your own? You need a waist trainer around your neck and you talking about people. Not ever. The thing with me as a dark-skinned woman, honey, I'm a good-looking woman now, and I was a good-looking woman as a young woman, and I've never had a problem with being black. Being black is what makes me unique and what makes me beautiful. And I don't have a problem with light-skinned people. I have light-skinned people all in my family and all in my friends, and I love each and every one of them, but I'm in no way intimidated by anyone. That's why I can sit with anyone. Yeah. That's the problem. That's why y'all got that other girl over there crying because she dark-skinned. I can't even relate to this dark-skinned hate yourself shit because I've been loving myself from a young bitch. From a young bitch, I've been loving myself. I had people around me who encouraged me and edified me and made me a strong person. So that would never work. Saint Haru, that's just what it is. And it's something I've adapted to keep me from stammering over words like some of your other hosts. You worried about my eyes, bitch. You need to be worried about these jewels that drop out this mouth. Insecurity is something that people have when they don't know themselves and they're unsure of themselves. I'm not a person that's unsure of myself. If I could change anything about myself, I would be 5'10" or 5'11", so that way I could really make you bitches mad. That's what I would change about myself. It wouldn't be my complexion. And I hate to say it, you yellow bitches don't age well all the time. Some of y'all age like milk. Y'all spoiled. Take care of yourselves and don't drink all that liquor and shit. And make sure you drink water and get you some sleep. Come in on your real page and talk. Come out the window, bitch. Because you lied on me. When we talked about Honeybee, y'all started bringing up Keith cursing out Miss White Daughter. And I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with the interview that we're conducting? What did it have to do with the interview that we're conducting? You were mad because you couldn't control the narrative with God Zeus. You didn't understand collective teamwork because you don't play well with others. You lied because you didn't have anything on me. You asked for my phone number 3 or 4 times and kept pressing Diamond for my phone number. And I told Diamond, you better not get that bitch my phone number. I'll talk to her on live we'll meet a half an hour before the show to talk. I'm only 5'6". You were mad because Diamond Peay, as a grown-ass woman, chose to sit and defend herself. You lied and said she talked bad about you. She didn't. No, she didn't. I heard what China said, and she didn't read me down. You're a liar. You're a liar. And even if she did, so what? What I'm supposed to do, lose sleep over it? I don't lose sleep over y'all. You lied on me. You started reaching around for people like most liars do. None of you can stand on your own and tell the truth. You have to make up lies. I had to call somebody and ask them, why did you lie on me? Oh, I was trying to set up something. I'm sorry. I'm this, I'm that. And I taped them. And that's something that's against my moral belief. But I tape them because I'm sick of the lies and nobody believing shit because I have integrity. I don't tape conversations. If you tell me something is in strictest confidence, it's in strictest confidence between you and I. All of you people on that panel showed that none of you have any fucking integrity. How could you sit with somebody and know their life is in danger and not even tell them that their life is in danger? What, would you sit with their children at their funeral and smile knowing that you knew this shit was going to happen? You showed you have no integrity because you and Diamond was friends. I wasn't your motherfucking friend. All my friends are independent bosses. I don't have friends that... You're not in the league to be my friend. Oh, I think I'm better than you. No, I don't think I'm better than you. My FICO score says I'm better than you. Nothing else. She tried to switch the narrative to make that girl look bad or whatever she talked about. Diamond was kind of foolish to believe that you were a decent person. Diamond trusted that you were a friend and you were taping the conversations between you and your friend. So instead of y'all listening to what she taped, y'all need to be looking at, so you tape your friend, your sick friend that got cancer, that's going through hell physically, and you tape her to get receipts on her. Diamond invited you to a red carpet event. I've been to red carpet events. It's nothing big for me. I go to premieres and everything. It's nothing big for me. But you and Diamond were friends. And you was taping the conversation between you and your, I'm sorry. That's my house music. You know, I'm at that age where I like house music. You were taping your friend. Let me explain something to you about a taping. I talked to a bitch that taped me, and I know you taping me. But you know why I don't give a fuck? Because whatever I say, I'll stand 10 toes down with what I said. Play it. You said it? Yep. Show did. Diamond trusted you as a friend. And you got in there to say she broke and she this and she that and she the other. And she didn't say anything negative about you. Diamond didn't come in that box and defend me. Diamond came in that box and defended herself. She wasn't defending Keith. Diamond covered her ass when she got in that box. You didn't want her, that bothered you because you wanted to control what it is that she did as a woman. God Zeus coming on that panel was a problem for you because you couldn't control the narrative. Thank you, sweetie pie. What you did to that girl was a total betrayal of trust. So what did you befriend her for? You befriended her to get tea on her for content? So you could drag her the way you drag China 504 every day? And the way you drag Ebony and you gonna call the police and that girl got kids? I don't need 5,000 people in the room to sit and tell my truth. I just know you got in that box and you said that I dogged Miss White and I said all kind of disparaging things about Miss White. What I want you to do is play the tape of me and play the entire tape. Don't play 3 seconds to 6 seconds of a tape and then stop it because those other two sides of that conversation will totally demolish what you're saying. You mad because you didn't have access to me. Diamond P didn't come in that box and dog you out. She didn't really, to me, what she said is what happened to clear her name. She covered her own ass. She didn't come there and say, yeah, you and Keith is right and Nony ain't shit. She didn't do none of that for you to dog her. You set her up and your intentions was to hurt that girl. You just wanted to get me too. You wanted to get me too because I got big dick energy too, bitch. And you couldn't run me. I work with other alpha females that have strong personalities. But they were other professional alpha females. And you got you other broke bitches somewhere telling her, that's right. Why should she respect God Zeus? Maybe to get an apartment. I don't know. This is the app is about business. So somebody's supposed to trust you at a red carpet event? So you could pull your drawers down and piss on the carpet? What could somebody expect from you? People who record conversations. Now, this is the first time I've recorded a conversation ever in my life. But I recorded that conversation because this person lied on me and went in a panel with a room full of people and lied on me after coming to here to apologize to me 2 or 3 times for lying on me. And I started not to record it. And then my baby said, record that motherfucker because they gonna go lie again and you need proof of what's being said in here. All the lies in hell don't make it true. What you did, I went from 62,000 followers to 75,000 in one motherfucking weekend because nosy motherfuckers want to see who the bitch is everybody talking about. What you did is you tried to get me and you fuck around and hurt Del Osama, who's supposed to be your friend. You hurt Keith that you said you don't got nothing against. You hurt Scout, who you said is your boy. You hurt D. You just went to hurting everybody. I guess it was just one of those days that you looked in the mirror and figured, I can't be who I need to be today, so I'm going to destroy people. I don't understand why you lied and said that Diamond got in the box and talked about you, because she didn't. She didn't. She got in that box and covered her ass. That's what she did. But that was too much for you because you didn't want block attorney. You know what? It's so funny because this is probably the people that love and support her lies. Hey, Queen Bee, how you doing? But a lie will never stand. That's one thing I learned about a lie. It'll be a season that people will believe that lie. Just a season. And sooner or later, just like cream, that truth gonna rise to the top. If you had videos and audios of me cussing out Pastor P and cussing him out and talking about him bad, that's how you would have opened that show. Bad as you want some shit on me. You mad at me because I didn't give you access to the doll, honey. I don't talk to bitches like you on the phone. A old phone call recording ass bitch. I just don't understand how people doxing and looking up people's information and looking through people's things. Why don't you go get some dick in your life? If you had some dick in your life, you wouldn't have all this time because you'd be sucking and fucking. You wouldn't be thinking about everybody's business. Thank you, Ramon. Thank you. Y'all send me the bigo IDs and put they motherfucking ass out of here. For some reason, I can't hit my screen. Hold on. You so desperate. You have some people, if I fuck with you, somebody else could do something, but I'll let that person slide because I don't want to hurt my friend. I will be like, yo, I'm going to let this bitch slide because I don't want to hurt my friend. You were so focused on hurting me that you hurt your friend Diamond. You were so focused on hurting Diamond that you and hurting Diamond that you ended up hurting Del Osama and several other people in that room. But you had views in the room and you felt important. Remember, you're a person who pretended that you had cancer. When that shit came up and they sent me that, I said, wait a minute. A bitch that pretended she had cancer is talking about people? So what else will you do for attention? And if this is the truth that she did this, because I don't know if this is true. Is it, put a 1 in the comments if it's true that she pretended that she had cancer? If she pretended that she had cancer, put a 1 in the comments. If you know of this. So what the fuck else will you do for attention? I know everything that somebody does, you have to say, I was the first one to do it. I was the first one. I did that first. I did this first. I did that first. That's your thing because you're insecure. You felt small in front of God Zeus. That's why you couldn't sit and talk with him. I've sat with celebrities and I don't feel no way about who I am in my position on this earth. I know who God ordained me to be. So a woman who pretended to have a terminal illness for sympathy and empathy, what does that say about your character? To meet Diamond when she was sick and to be recording her for tea and shits and giggles, what does that say about your character? I know a lot of y'all, because I don't talk to a lot of you bitches, but I know y'all record me. I don't give a fuck what you record. You sat in there and said me and Diamond might not have heard it. Keith cursed you out, but I had to hear it. Now, if I'm sitting on the same panel with you, what makes me more responsible for hearing something than even you are, and he was cursing at you? If I heard Keith call you all kind of bitches, I would have heard it. I wouldn't have stopped it. I kept shooting you lifelines, but you wouldn't take it. You wouldn't take the lifeline. You sat there and you became pompous and rude and sitting on your tuffet as if you were Gayle King sitting at NBC Studios. You drilled and squeezed the lemon until you got juice in your eye. And to the other broke bitch over there to keep my name in your mouth, I need you to change that high school profile picture and put up a picture from at least 25 years ago. Come on, that picture got to be 25 years ago. That ain't you now. It's always you old bitches that's coming for me. Why? Why? Am I like the 50-year-old Leah? That y'all got to come for me the way all them other bitches come for her? And I'm a person don't like to say people are jealous of me, but that's what it is, Nony. You're jealous of me. You're jealous of the fact that I'm a decent person. You're jealous of the fact that I have integrity. And I didn't sit and record you. I wouldn't talk to you. And when Diamond called and said, Auntie, you know Diamond whine, Auntie, Nony need a phone number so we could do a WhatsApp. I said, hell no. Hell motherfucking no. Do not get that bitch my phone number at all. Nope. We'll talk on Bigo. Then you started trying to change around my words. You wanted to turn the Shade Room Uncensored into a shit pile like you do over there in that den of lies that you sit and lie on people. You're an old bitch just like me. Sexually harassing and chasing men that wouldn't fuck you between your two toes. I can guarantee you one thing. You would have to pay Del Osama $20,000 to let you suck his dick. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's the truth. Del ain't going to fuck you. Demo ain't going to fuck you. Scalp ain't going to fuck you. And none of them other young niggas that, what's his name? The one you brought on the show. Using the show as leverage to try to play tricks like you got it like that. That way ain't going to fuck you. You might have been hot at 25. But you not no more. And you become old, dickless, and miserable. You what I call a Bob. You a bitter old bitch. Get some dick in your life. Learn when you have an opportunity, and then you talked about the show as if the show wasn't shit. You were ecstatic to be on the show. You kept calling Diamond about that motherfucking red carpet. I said, does she understand that a red carpet doesn't take place until the editing? Films can take months to shoot and sometimes a year or two to edit. Films don't come out tomorrow, and you can't have a premiere until the film is finished. You've been invited. Sit back and wait for your time. Wait for your ticket. Wait, it'll come. My presence dwarfs you. I walk into the room and I'm black from head to toe. And I'm secure as a motherfucker, and it bothers you. You mad because Keith didn't cuss me out like he cussed you out. I kept throwing you lifelines. You didn't take it. So when he came to the door and the robe is a new detail, and it wasn't. You should have asked, when did you disclose that information? You shouldn't have assumed that you knew the information because you did not know. You did not fact check anything. So y'all trying to send me to break. Y'all put laughing faces in the emojis. I'm in the comments. Put a bunch of laughing faces and continue to gift, please. As long as the gifts are coming, they won't ban me. Please put the gifts in the comments, y'all. Throw some maces and keep it popping in this bitch. Thank you. You had 5,000 people in that room to listen to you shift narratives and tell lies and break friendships and hurt people. We're different. I'm not better than you. I'm just different. If you had a Diamond, come up in the box. If you had an audio of me dogging Miss White and Pastor, you would have played it. That would have been you. You would have played that shit 75 times in a row. You would have woke up today playing it. You talk about Pastor Peay just like that other stuttering motherfucker over there. I don't have time to hate him. Because when y'all fuck with me, he come to the table and is 100 with me. So why am I going to argue with somebody who's 100 for a bitch who's recording phone calls of her friend? See, I wasn't your friend. Had you recorded me, I could understand. But you recorded somebody that was your friend, that sent you your first designer bag, sent you your first pair of decent eyelashes, and sent you it was nice to you. And and invited you to an industry event. And that's what you did to her. I'm not mad at you. But you don't know anything about my life to know what's true and what's not true. You better be careful what you say before your ass end up getting sued. That's what you better do. For you be on bigo busting your ass to give me your check. That's what you better do. I'm going to start hitting you bitches in the pocket. You just wanted to control everything. You wanted to control everything. And I'm not passive. I'm assertive. And I'm not aggressive. I'm assertive. And I'm not going to let you be a producer over a show and you don't know anything but talking about people. Certain things are not interview worthy. I've had people ask me to interview them because they was mad with somebody and wanted to get at that person. I'm not getting in that dumb shit. The people that I've interviewed on here have been Striker, Yacht Nair, Demo, people who had compelling stories.
Yes.
I just wanted you to know that you didn't do anything to be attacked like that. You didn't get in
Oh,
the box and talk about anybody.
it's okay, Auntie. It was a lot of stuff that, hey, Miss Net, it was a lot of stuff that was said that wasn't true. However, per my lawyers, they have advised me not to speak. So they're doing what they need to do, and we gonna call it a day. But yeah. Yeah. Oh, that'll be done. I'm waiting on I'm waiting on the person to actually send it to me. But per my lawyer, because you know me, you know what I'm saying, my broke
Mhm.
ass, my broke ass, I'm not a reader or anything. I'm a fighter in real life. I'm not a reader. However, by me being in the industry as long as I have been, um, I black people don't like for you to touch their pockets. So, yeah, I just decided to, send the information to my lawyers, and that's what they're doing.
I just know that, like I said, when we had the conversation in the live, did you hear me call Miss White a stupid bitch?
No, I did not.
Did you hear me dog Keith?
We never dog Keith. No.
Okay. Yesterday I let you hear a conversation of somebody who went on a panel to say a bunch of disparaging things about me. And what did they say?
That they lied about, that
Yeah,
they admitted that they lied, and they were saying that they was lying because they was trying to gag someone. That's the conversation you're talking about?
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And if
that
they
part.
don't bring their asses and apologize publicly for what you said and what you did again,
Yeah, I remember that conversation as well.
um, they have to apologize because I'm not going to take it. This person has apologized to me at least 2 or 3 times for the same offense of lying on me. And when you were cut from the show, that's the reason you were cut from the show. We were doing a great show together. And after the show, after my people would come gift you, I helped you get your first millie, helped you win your PK. My people was coming blessing you. You would get on panels at night drinking and talk bad about me for no reason. And then thought I was supposed to keep letting you sit with your feet under my table eating off my people. No, I got rid of you.
Hmm. Well,
I'm just letting you
yeah.
know, like I said, you didn't say anything to be attacked. But you have to watch a person who's so focused on getting people that they don't think about the casualties involved. This is like dropping your newborn baby on the head to go fist fight. Them type of bitches. They'll hurt
Absolutely.
anybody around them. We didn't get rid of her. She got rid of herself. She got rid of herself. And to everybody on here who's saying dick riding, to give somebody a compliment because of their accomplishments is not dick riding. So if you're the best hairdresser in Atlanta and I say, this is my girl Diamond, she's the best hairdresser in Atlanta, that's dick riding? Or is that giving somebody their flowers? Why as black people are we always so reluctant to congratulate each other or say that somebody is great at something? Why?
Mm.
You mad because, if people say Robert and Keith are the 2 biggest guys on the app, is it a lie? If Keith was a host right now, right now, they both would be sitting on 3 million beans by the 8th of the month. Sometimes they would get that shit in 2 or 3 days. To congratulate people for doing well is what you're supposed to do. Being a hater, you're a hater. That's like me being mad because somebody calls somebody pretty. I don't feel that way. If you're pretty, I'll tell you you're pretty. What does it take from me to say to Pumpkin, your hair looks nice today? Her hair was killing it the other day. She was eating it up with her hair. What is it for me to tell Pumpkin your hair look nice? Does that make me I'm dick riding, or did her hair really look nice? Robert gets to 3 million beans before we even get to 40K. Giving a young person their flowers as a mature person is what we're supposed to do. That would be like your child not having winning a spelling bee and come home with a big ass trophy and nobody says anything. We just make it business as usual. It's called being a hater. That's hater shit. Hate it or love it, Robert is the king on this bitch. Hate it or love it, Pastor is the king on this bitch. Hate it. What we gonna do here? We gonna lie? We gonna lie? We gonna lie about it? I'm not gonna tell Keith Yo, that was a bomb show you did the other night. One night he was in there. He had so many people in there laughing. It was fucking crazy. And when I see him, I say, yo, that was a good show. That's what professionals do. Break a leg. You did that. Throw that arm up. Robert is young enough to be your son. You nearly convalescent motherfucker. You should be congratulating that young black man. Oh, he got there off the backs of black people. So did Jay-Z, bitch. Everybody gets there on the back of someone else. You're not the first to do something. We get there on the backs of someone else. Somebody paves the way for you to get there. Don't get mad because he took a concept and was able to broaden it. He was able to make it his. And he was able to take that idea or that concept and make it a great thing. I couldn't imagine me not congratulating that young black man for making this young black men for making this kind of money legally. Do you know what Pastor would be doing if he wasn't making this kind of money? That nigga would be the cocaine cartel. He would be robbing banks or some shit. He would be getting the money. He would be getting the money. He gonna get to the fucking money because he's a money get nigga. I'm congratulating him. I'm congratulating Robert, HNIC, Oak, any of these young men that are doing it. Llama, Stone, there's so many young men on here that's doing it. And as black older women, you look pathetic saying, why should we respect him? You sound like an ignorant ass coon. We should respect him and give him his flowers because he's one of ours. And then y'all say, oh, but Robert don't like black people. Nappy as his fucking head is. He don't like the shit that some of us do. And is his approach perfect all the time? No. But let him work on it. And don't forget 20. Zone. Sometimes I see Zone in there just bopping to his music, chilling. And I'll just say, great job. That he got a gift on here, a $200 and something gift on here with his face on it. So we're just supposed to ignore his greatness. We're not gonna say, young black man, you doing it, you the king, congratulations. That's what we're not supposed to. I don't have to respect him, and you'll never sit in his shoes. If you don't know how to act and behave in the presence of people who are doing it, they will never see you as a person who can be an ally or somebody who can do it. You'll always stand in your own way. And nobody is saying to kiss their ass. But if I see Rihanna and she says, hi, Miss Tammy, I'm going to say, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, little Bayesian girl. I'm proud of your work. That's riding her dick. It's giving that bitch her flowers. What is wrong with congratulating somebody? What is wrong with seeing somebody and seeing them for what they've accomplished and congratulating them on it? And do your big one, let me help you and do my big one. The fuck out. And when they say some bullshit, put them pussies out of here. I'ma act like y'all. I usually ignore you bitches. Because that's y'all on fake pages. Because you won't walk your ass up in here because you ain't blocked. You ain't blocked. So come on in the box, let's talk. You had my name all in your mouth, a lot of you. And then when you see me, oh, well, she was kissing Robert's ass. Robert will call me just to say, hi, auntie, how you doing? Well, I'm doing my thing, and he's doing his ones and his twos. This is a young man that went from being a special ed teacher to a mega entrepreneur, making his own money. And we shouldn't congratulate him as older black women. Am I wrong? And I know a lot of my admin, y'all seen these people in other rooms talking shit in the comments. And if you see any of them in here, put them pussies out of here and take a picture of their ID so I can block them hoes. You Fifi. People are telling this child how she behaved during that interview was appropriate as older black women. Come in here. Come up here and cam up. If you could cam up, I won't be scared of you, I promise. Unless you an ugly, scary bitch. No, you one of her people, honey. You one of her people that's following her because you scared not to, because you done got in bed with the devil and you know she gonna dox you and tell all your fucking information. That's who you are. If people are sitting around her, they're crazy. Or sometimes you get in too deep. Those friendships you get in with people that you fucking regret. Because you know if you say something against them, they're gonna dox you and look through your information because you ain't got no dick in the house. You ain't got no man to cook for. You ain't got nothing going on in your life but sitting on YouTube looking at how you're gonna destroy other people who've done nothing to you. If y'all think that's content, is something wrong with all of y'all. I will come to her room and gift her and leave. Come back an hour and a half later. You still looking at Eb. Come back and leave. You still looking at Eb. I will come back and say to myself, God damn, how long is she going to look at this girl trying to talk about she re-dyed her wig? Yeah, she in there re-dyeing wigs. Yeah, she is. That's her business. You wearing a 27 piece. And that day you got it done, stayed on camera all night, flirting with Dell. Dell will not fuck you. I can guarantee you that. Dell will smile, take your beans, laugh in your face, but I doubt if you get the Del Osama stabbing. I doubt if he stabbed it. I doubt if he give you the coochie stabbing. I doubt it. You hurt your friend being spiteful. You didn't even have enough insight to understand that those videos and audios and all those tapes and things that you're playing could get that boy indicted if people went to the police, because you know y'all love going to police. You lied on me. I've never talked to you without Diamond on the phone. I've never given you my information. When I talk to you, you would be on one device and Diamond would be on another. I never talked to you and never gave you my phone number. I didn't trust to give you my phone number. I didn't. I didn't trust to give you my phone number. What I know about you is that you're vile. You're low and you're venomous. You're dangerous. You're deceitful. You're dishonest. You're not trustworthy. That's the word you used. You told Petty and lied. I forgot to ask Diamond that I told you what I told Petty. Petty said he was happy and free of that. He's happy and free, and he was unbothered. So I said, if he's unbothered, why does he need to tell a story? You wanted to interview Petty because you wanted to hurt Keith. And I wasn't going to sit there and do it because the interview was built out of spite and there was nothing to interview. Petty had 5,000 people in the room and ended the live by saying, you know, I ain't going to tell my tea. If you had tea, you should have spilled it at that time, or you should have got one of your girlfriends, because you have all these good girlfriends, to interview you. I just was not interested in the story. And I determined what I interview. Like I said, I've had some of your great broadcasters want me to interview them, and I didn't like the content. And no, I'm not going to interview you because you mad at Empress Paris. I'm not going to interview you because you mad at this person. If I interview you, it's because I believe you have a compelling story that will give somebody else strength and hope. That's why I interview people. I don't interview people for shits and giggles and to destroy other people's lives. I'm different from you. We're different. That's why I didn't try to make a friendship with you. That's why I wouldn't talk to you off the app, give you any contact information. That's why I kept my distance from you, because I didn't trust you. And I knew you trying to canoodle up under me. I knew it. You meant you no good. I knew you didn't mean me any good. Diamond was your friend. And you recorded your friend, your friend who's suffering with cancer. You recorded your friend that's suffering with cancer. So what were you recording her for? To cut a record? What were we going to do? Drop an album? What were you recording her for? The same reason you befriended her. You befriended her because she was Diamond Peay and you wanted to get shit on her. That's why you befriended her. You lied on me. If you had videos and audios of me calling Miss White all kind of stupid bitches all the time, you say, she always calling Miss White a stupid bitch. Miss White's name came up in one conversation when that girl Honeybee came up. And just like I told you, that girl Honeybee had told that story for 3 weeks over there, 2 or 3 weeks, talking about Keith going live and his picture and his name and talking about Keith and talking about Keith. Even when God Zeus interviewed her, I should have told God Zeus, don't take that interview because it's not going to go anywhere. She doesn't have any shock value. If she came out and said she had sex with him, okay, maybe that would have been tea. If she came out and said he gave her STD, maybe that would have been tea. If she came out and said she was a 15-year-old trans woman, that could have been tea, but there was no tea. You got $100 in 7 months and he had 40 videos of you playing in your yussy. That was not tea for me. You wanted to interview her because she has a right to tell her story. She could tell it on your platform. You have a shit show over there. Go take all the shit to the shit stage and go over there and stop videos to brainwash people as you berate them and talk down to them if they don't see what you see. Now, as she talks down to you and insults you about seeing what she sees, it opens you up to try to receive what she's saying. If I'm telling you, look at the book, you don't see it, stupid? You don't see it? You're going to be, well, I don't want to be stupid. So the way our mind works, you'll start seeing what she's saying. It's not true. And when I said I had a problem with you, the way you do, I just felt the way you're unethical. That's just basically it. You're fucking unethical. When she plays videos, somebody in the comments, I dare you say, could you rewind 5 minutes and then play 5 minutes on each side of that audio? She wouldn't do it. She picks little segments. I could be saying, I really hate my car. She'll play, I really hate, and then start talking. And I told you what she said. And you'd be like, well, she did say it. And y'all be in there brainwashed like a motherfucker because she lied. When you didn't have nothing on me, it was okay to just say, I don't like that black bitch. That's what you should have said. You just should have said, I don't like the black bitch. She thinks she better, I don't like her ass. And that should have been enough and sufficient, and you could have rocked with that. But then you started to say I was talking bad about Pastor because you wanted to create a rift between me and him because you got a rift with him. You went to say that to Petty to create a rift between me and him because he just started speaking to you because he was calling you all kind of fat, nasty bitches right not even a week or two ago. You want to break relationships because you don't have any meaningful relationships in your own life. I dare you find somebody, a man who lives over there in the cornfield with you to take you to the movies. Maybe take you out hunting so y'all can fill your freezers for deer meat for the winter. I don't know what you country backwood bitches do, but lying on me shouldn't be one of them because you lied. If I talked about Keith like a dog, we would have got along just fine. No, what it was is you couldn't make me think like you, and so that was problematic for you. You couldn't make, after a while, Diamond stood up and said something, not even about you. And you couldn't take it, so you aired her out and said something about attempted murder that involved your friend. If that was my friend involved, I would have never said that shit and that was my friend involved, regardless to who I was mad at. But then again, we're different. You're so focused on hurting people, you hurt the people that's closest to you. I thought Del Osama was your friend. You should have took that shit to the grave, bitch. If that's your boy. You came over here mad because Keith came over here. You came into the meeting and you said to both Diamond and I, it was just something about y'all sitting with him. And why was that girl Journey up there? Who is she and why was Journey up there? I just don't understand why Journey was there. You were so mad Journey was sitting there and it wasn't about you. You were so upset. You were so upset. You was mad in that meeting and you started to try to create show ideas to either hurt me or hurt Keith. And I started seeing it. So I pulled the plug on your ass. And one thing about me, I'm very assertive. And when I say what I said what the fuck I said. And I don't let no nigga and no bitch bully me. Oh, I should have said something to Keith. You have to understand that the panel that she's mad about was Diamond's panel. How was I going to mute Keith? I was the one saying, hey, trying to get them to stop. You harassed him until you got what you got. Now, as a journalist, if I keep pushing somebody, and remember, she has no background in journalism. I don't see not one interview on I've never even seen your resume. I doubt that you even have one. But who have you interviewed, darling, that you felt that you could push the bar and push the envelope that way with somebody who has no respect for you?